This is a tale as old as time itself. So make sure to stay till the end, because the moral is actually quite relevant even today. Once upon a time, in a land where mountains kissed the clouds and rivers sang to the sky, there lived a shepherd named Idris. He was a man of habit, content with his flock and the tunes that danced on his lips. Finally, he reached a place where the river seemed to pause, as if listening intently to the secrets held by the flowing water. As he walked, the winds of change began their game. First, they rustled the leaves around him, creating a soothing melody that tempted him to rest and forget his quest. But Idris pressed on, remembering his purpose. And whenever the winds of change whispered their distracting songs, he would play his melody, reminding himself and his sheep that through focus and perseverance, one could navigate life's ever-changing currents and discover the music that played within. Suddenly, a gust of wind swirled around him, forming a vortex of fallen leaves that blocked his path. There are people, places, things, memories, habits, addictions, whatever it may be that come between you and your goals. We all have them. It's part of the human experience. But these distractions are much like the winds of change that challenged the shepherd Idris. They try to pull us off course, trying to get us to lose sight of our paths. But just like Idris did, we can choose to stay focused. We can hold on to our values, our aspirations, and the tune that drives us forward. We can learn from the shepherdess journey that sometimes the greatest challenge is not the external distractions themselves, but our internal response to them, our ability to remain steadfast, to keep our eyes on the horizon and our ears tuned to the melody that guides us is what truly determines our success. Just like Idris discovered his inner strength and emerged with a newfound understanding of himself and his purpose, we too can emerge from life's challenges more resolute and self-aware. Each hurdle overcome, each distraction navigated becomes a note in the grand symphony of our lives, contributing to a melody that resonates with resilience and triumph. From within the vortex, voices whispered, tempting him with forgotten tunes and half-remembered dreams. But Idris stood firm, his resolve strengthened by the image of the tree with its one perfect leaf. He stepped forward, and the whirlwind parted, allowing him to continue his journey. Reaching the tree, Idris extended his hand to pluck a leaf, but another gust of wind swept toward him, this time carrying the scent of his homeland, of family gatherings and crackling fires. It was a powerful distraction, designed to tug at the strings of his longing. Yet Idris remained steadfast, focusing on the melody that resonated within him. With a final surge of determination, he plucked a leaf from the tree and held it aloft. As the wind's song faded away, revealing the peaceful landscape once more. Clutching the leaf, Idris retraced his steps, each step lighter now that he had conquered the distractions and found his focus anew. There, in a cottage made of woven reeds and flower petals, sat an old man with eyes that twinkled like stars and hair as white as the river foam. The keeper of melodies took the leaf, his eyes shining with approval. "You have done well, Idris Shepherd. Your determination has paid off, and your focus has sharpened." He turned to a nearby table and picked up a flute, its surface as smooth and clear as polished bone. "This is the whisper flute," he said, handing it to Idris. "Play it, Shepherd, and let your song flow through it." Tentatively, Idris took the flute. As he raised it to his lips, a surge of energy flowed into him, and the melody he had been seeking all along poured forth. It was a song of perseverance, of facing the winds of change and staying true to one's purpose. The song echoed through the clearing, blending with the rhythm of the river, until it reached the shepherd's heart. And in that moment, Idris understood. It was a reflection of his journey, of the strength he had discovered within himself. The keeper of melodies smiled, his eyes crinkling at the corners. "You see, Shepherd, sometimes we must face the winds of change to find the melody that guides us. Your song is a testament to that journey." He was playing a flute, and the notes that spilled from it seemed to hold the very essence of the flowing stream. This was the keeper of melodies, and Idris, heart pounding with hope, stepped forward. "Keeper," he began, his voice echoing the reverence he felt, "I seek your help. I have a song trapped within me, and I believe you might be able to set it free." The keeper of melodies listened patiently, his gaze as calm and steady as the river at his door. When Idris finished his tale, the old man nodded slowly. "Your quest has brought you here for a reason, Shepherd. But to help you, I must ask you to complete a task." Intrigued, Idris asked, "What must I do?" The keeper of melodies pointed to a nearby hill, where a single tree stood bathed in sunlight. "Go to that tree," he instructed, "and bring me back one of its leaves. But be warned, it is guarded by the winds of change. They will try to distract you, confuse you, and lead you astray. Stay focused, Shepherd, and remember your melody. It will guide you." Every morning he'd wake with the sunrise. Every evening he'd sing to the stars. But something was missing, a melody that echoed in his soul but refused to be found. One day, as Idris tended to his sheep, a raven landed on a nearby stone. It cocked its head, regarding the shepherd with one bright eye. "Why the long face, Shepherd? You seem as though you've lost a tune." Idris started, surprised by the bird's sudden speech. "Oh, Raven, I feel like there's a song inside me, but I can't catch it. A melody that's lost in the vastness of time. The raven tilted its head, considering. Perhaps then you need to seek the keeper of melodies, the one who understands the language of time. He might be able to help you find your missing tune. The raven took flight, soaring high above the mountains, and Idris, filled with a sudden surge of hope, set off to find the keeper of melodies. His journey led him through whispering woods and across babbling brooks. With a deep breath, Idris set out for the hill. Returning to the keeper of melodies, he presented the leaf, which shimmered faintly as if imbued with the strength of his unwavering resolve. From that day forward, Idris continued to shepherd his flock, but now he added a new tune to his repertoire. So the moral of the story is that life is full of distractions,